afternoon, guys. Out with RB and Ninny's out with me, and been suffering P.M.S. badly, very, very badly. P.M.S, parked motorcycle syndrome. Not had a chance to get on this for a couple of weeks. Been so busy at the garage, riding the big bikes, riding the little ones, not getting home till about 7 o'clock at night. 6 days out a week at the moment, flat out at the garage. And every Sunday I've gone to ride, it's been absolutely hammering it down with rain. And what we've locked down, Super Sausage is obviously doing slightly different things, so I've not had a chance to have a ride. And I thought, sod it, do you know what? It's Sunday afternoon, it absolutely hammered it down this morning. Mrs. B said to me, you look absolutely fed up. And I went, I am. I didn't want to go out and have a ride. And she went, get the bike out, fire it up, go and have a ride for half hour. Just get it out your system, and we can get home, chill, Netflix on the Sunday afternoon sofa. So that is exactly what I'm doing. And I am going to get in a slightly different route. I was going to go down through Woburn today, and they're going to shut the road out the village. They're doing road repairs, so we're going to get a different route in. I'm going to go the back roads, and I'm going to get some twisties in. I'm going to have a little bit of fun and just have a last couple of blasts on this one. But obviously roll on January. I can't wait to get the ZZR. I am really looking forward to it. Still going to be keeping this one, much to her annoyance. 2 bikes outside rather than 1. But a lot's been going on, and we're going to have a little bit of fun this afternoon. When matey boy decides he's going to move his car, I'm going to get the tyres up the temperature. Repsol. Oh, I love the sound of that can. If you happen to have a look at a couple of my videos previously, I took 2 out this weekend, well 2 out on Friday, obviously today being a Sunday, so a couple of days ago. Took 2 out on Friday. GSX R600 Movistar Edition, limited panel run on that one, and oh god, what a bike. Took that out for the photo shoot. Obviously that one is up for sale with the guys at Eclipse Motorcycles. 32,000 miles on it, and oh god, what a bike that was. Absolutely pristine condition. The guy had left it in his garage for 4 years. Didn't like it. Well, he liked it but didn't want to ride it, and we bought it off of him and took it out for a run, and obviously that handled really, really nicely. Then got back and we did the Daytona, 675 Daytona, and that was, oh, so much better a bike. One thing I do like about sports bikes is a nice hard seat, and I do like to obviously ride a sports bike that had a lovely hard seat on it. And typical Triumph, it rode like the absolute bejesus. Got back and the tyres were exceptionally hot. Obviously I did a very, very short edited video, but I did get them tyres absolutely spanking hot. And there was a comment when I got back, how much of the chicken strip have you used? 90% of it. I do like to get a bike over and lean it down. And even on, it was quite a wet afternoon. Oh, left my indicator on. Whoops. That was quite a wet afternoon, but I still barrel it into those corners, and the rubber on those tyres was absolutely lovely. Never known a bike handle so well, but then again, it's a Triumph, so what do you expect? And someone has actually asked me on the feed, what would you compare it to? You know, is it better? Because obviously you're a Kawasaki rider. Are you favourite? You know, you're going to chuck any favouritism to the 600 Ninja? And do you know what? Actually, no. The Triumph, it was just so much better a ride. Lovely seating position on it. It handled so well. And with that hard seat on it, like I've got on this Ninja, It was literally, I've been on a track bike. It was, oh, such a wicked ride. I loved it. So we had fun on that one. And obviously a couple of the things, what we're going to be doing in our next couple of feeds, is obviously nearly the end of bike season, unless you're an all-weather biker like me. My next feed, I am going to be naming a load of motovloggers. Be giving them all a big shout out, all their names, all their channels, to all the guys that I follow and all the guys that follow me. So a couple of them, I'm just going to give a couple of quick shout outs on this feed. Andy TheMissendenFlyer, Lamb Chop Rides, Chopsy, Teapotone, Big Mitchum, EpicAdam, New Biker, UncleRed, Prem187, all the bikes, but there's so many, there's about 40 that I follow on my feed and I'm always in contact with them. But obviously Missenden Lamb Chops and Teapot and all those guys. Richy Vida, another one, forgotten, sorry Richy. they tend to ride as a foursome and they're going to do some really good stuff. And obviously EpicAdam is off to do his ride around the UK with New Biker and all the other boys, and they're going to do a little charity run. Well done boys. But I'm going to give all them feeds a big shout out on the next vlog. Obviously I'm not going to go into it on too much detail. I'm just so itching, this is my favourite bit of country road and I'm just so itching to open it up, but old Bill tend to sit just over the rise of this, so I'm going to take it easy today. I might have a barrel down the bottom end of the A5 in a second, have a little bit of fun. Obviously especially on a Sunday you do get the Uncle Plod tending to sit around on these old country roads, and because it's where all the bikers go. Thanks boys. Itching to get my next track ride in as well, so that'll be quite a good little thing to do, have a little track ride. And I'm looking at doing Cadwell next. Done Mallory, done Brands, done Alton, done Bedford, done Silverstone. With all the tracks, my worst, I would say, has to be Silverstone. Wasn't impressed with Silverstone at all. Really wasn't impressed. Overpriced. They've changed all the track. Wasn't like it was in the 90s. They've changed all the corners. Club Corner used to be my favourite. Barrel it into Club Corner, down the Angus Straight. And two of my favourite tracks, I do like the Bedford track. It's not fast, but it's as twisty as hell. And you can get some really good rides. And obviously, they stopped doing track rides for a certain time because they were just doing cars. Why? There are nowhere for bikers to have a good old track day out. And if you've got a track, let the bikers use it, guys. Tyres are warm. So good. And obviously I've been following a couple of feeds on the YouTube, and if you haven't followed this guy, and I do chat to him on a fairly regular basis, DDFM, Dan the Fireman. And what we do on that, a load of us tend to log into the live feed when he does a stream and chat to him about motorcycle safety. We tend to analyse a lot of these bike crashes, so these channels like Motor Madness and Moto Stars and all that, where all the bike crashes are, and we sit and watch the videos and what could this rider have done to have prevented an accident. Looking for escape routes, side of junctions, side of a car, pulling up at lights, move to the left or right of a car. You don't want to be that sandwich in the middle. So we do analyse quite a lot. Riding position on lanes, very, very important as well. Position 1, 2 and 3, which is what I teach everybody. Red bomb. Had to get that in. Had to get that in. But oh yes, quick blast. But we analyse a lot of those bike crashes, and we do a lot of training videos as well. Dan does a lot of training videos, so it's all free. It's on YouTube. Dan the Fireman. You can become a crew member. Jump on the Patreon. It's going to cost you a couple of bucks a month. I'm actually a premium member. I pay a shed load of money to him because all the money goes to mental health charities. He doesn't make a lot of profit off of that, but he does spend a lot of time analysing bike crashes. So if you fancy a little bit of that, I always say you never ever stop learning when you ride a motorcycle. There is so many different things to learn when you're on a bike. And obviously I've just pulled up position 3, offset to the side of that car. Simple reason being, I don't want to become a sandwich. So we do teach all that rider safety, how to get yourself out of escape lanes. Oh god, the wind's just picked up as well. I'm getting knocked about here. So we teach all that motorcycle safety, and nothing better than learning. I'm still learning. I've picked up loads of tips from him. Body positioning corners, blah blah blah. And obviously I chuck a lot of my track riding in what I do on the road, and shouldn't be allowed. Naughty naughty Dave. But I do tend to have some really bad habits of pushing myself into corners too hard, hanging my knee down when I come off a corner. I know road tarmac is slightly different from racetrack tarmac, but I am one of these that I'm constantly watching my shoulder as well. And you should only ever check your shoulder, moving position. Oh, this feels so much better now. P.M.S is leaving me. Blur. That's better. Just had to be done. Bit of dual carriageway. Back to the legal. And there's nothing like being on a bike when you want to have a ride. Oh god, I have so missed this. I know I ride the 125s and the other bikes at the garage, but there's nothing like being out on your own bike, having a blast, having a bit of fun, open air. My daily exercise has been done. And obviously if you're a bike rider, you know the feeling, you know what I mean. There's a hell of a lot of side wind coming off that field. Not going to go too bad today. But roll on the summer months, get back out, have a bit of track fun again. And if you happen to follow the garage, you'll know that bike sales are still incredibly stupid. Everybody still wants a motorcycle. I know, it's absolutely mad. So, a load of bikes have all come in again. We've got the Michigans in now, the Iskas and the Assaults are coming shortly. Well, I've got the Michigans in now, the cruiser types, and they ain't a bad little Lex Moto bike, you know. Titans are all in. My favourite little scooter. I do like those little Titan scooters. Do the job. Any second are going to do this. Leaving myself a space cushion from the car in front, and then this. Roundabout coming. Time for some knee down. is oh so nice. And we're doing well on the YouTube channel, considering we only started it a couple of years ago, and I've only been sort of banging home the Lex Moto videos for the last year or so. And obviously there's only two Lex Moto bloggers, and myself and Spicy 110. Oh, Spicy's out doing other stuff. Nice to see he's out on the electrics and he's out doing the Triumph, so well done, Spicy. He's making himself a name. He's got a huge following now, so he's doing really, really well on that. Good old boy. But yeah, Lex Moto's going well. What I am going to do is filter into this outside lane, do a naughty. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to cut down. I've got a lovely little bit of back road back down into Bletchley, and I'm going to go and visit my concert hall. Now, if you happen to be a biker with a loud pipe, you know exactly what I'm on about. We'll use those two extra gears for a minute. Hop, hop, bang. Now the only reason I know about this little bridge that I'm going to go under is because UncleRed told me about it. Cheers, UncleRed. Obviously he's another Milton Keynes biker, and obviously I know where he was on about. I went, have you tried that? I went, no. It's got a lovely echo to that bridge, and I went, really? Yeah, you ought to try it. Go down there and pop a couple of rev bombs. So what better, clean the pipes out and go and have a visit down the back end of Simpson. It's been raining. I've missed it. I think it's not been rained on yet, but roads are very wet down here. One thing I do hate about these bloody speed bumps. But that's what I do like about these the back roads, rather than a dual carriageway. You can just puddle along, taking in the twisties, enjoying the countryside and all the houses. And I know Red does a lot of photo shoots down here. Thank you very much, Mr. Car Driver. And there's some lovely, lovely scenery down this end. all down here, Caldecott Lakes. And this is the tunnel. Get ready for rev bomb. Oh. That's to be done. Anything in the country lanes, watch out for the leaves on the road. Ooh. Yeah, ooh. Not having that. Ugh. Feet up, Dave. Ugh. Yuck, 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 yuck. Wet legs. Oh dear. I've now got wet tyres and it's going to take me a while to warm them up again. I better get a bit of weaving. So time for RB to head home. And of course my obligatory bit of dual carriageway up the hill on the way home. Yes, I will clock blur. It's needed. Warm the brakes up as well. Oh, lo and behold, Prius driver. It's one of those new cars, it doesn't have indicators. Mile an hour in a 60. Yeah, the normal mentality of a Prius driver. Let's all do 30 mile an hour on a 60 mile an hour road and no room for me to get past. In second gear. Otherwise known as the obligatory Sunday driver. I think I might hook the outside lane on this one. If they're all going to go down the middle, I'm going down the outside. Second lane on the A5, up the hill. And let's see how many people cut me up this time. Hence why I have my nice Kawasaki boots with big titanium sliders on the toes, because they're brilliant for I'm not going to say it, no. Or will I? Kicking car doors. Huh. Clever lane placement on that one. Okay. Final run to home, clock blur time. And that, I think that will do me. Too much traffic in front. Empty road behind me, but I've got cars in front, so... What the? It's the Blues Brothers! Oh, his elbow! My God! I've seen it all now. Na 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 na. Anyway, that was the highlight of the day. If you enjoyed it, I have, hit that like and subscribe down the bottom, leave your comments, guys. Oh dear. There he goes, his elbow. Brilliant. Anyway, where was I? Hit the like and subscribe on that. Couple of bikers. Leave your comments down the bottom. If you enjoyed what you did, give us a thumbs up, guys. And I'd like to have a few more likes, see if I can hit the 1,000 by the end of the year. So tell your friends, tell your family, get all your buddies to click the like button for me. It'd be much appreciated. It'd be a big thank you from RB personally. 1,000 subscriber, load of RB gear. So 1,000 subscriber to my YouTube channel, get a load of RB gear. As always, if you are riding, guys, check out the website revbomb.co.uk. check out the garage, Eclipse Motorcycles. It'd be great to have a little bit of a follow on those guys. And until next time, whatever you're doing this weekend, be well, ride safe, and from RB out, it's a big goodbye from me. Take care, guys.